Continuing coverage tonight, a renewed legal battle is putting Arkansas's Ten Commandments monument back in the spotlight. And today, new controversy. While getting video at the Capitol, we found two swastika stickers placed over the Star of David on the monument's lower corners. This isn't the first time this monument's been a target. A man with mental problems smashed into it with his car just one day after its unveiling back in 2017 before getting rebuilt and reinstalled in 2018.
The Secretary of State's office says Capitol Police are investigating, and they say vandalism is rare, but it happens when things make the news.
And that's the case here, as Arkansas Attorney General is fighting to keep the monument from being removed after a federal judge ruled earlier this year that it must come down.
As THV 11's Catherine Rowley explains, this latest incident is just another chapter in a nearly decade-long legal and cultural fight.
The 8th Circuit Court of Appeals will now decide Arkansas's legal battle over the monument. Because the 8th Circuit has never ruled on this issue, it's not bound by other federal court decisions. The 5th Circuit let Texas keep its monument, and the 10th Circuit ordered Oklahoma to remove its. Robert Steinbuch, law professor at the Bowen School of Law, says that the split in the law could eventually send the issue to the U.S. Supreme Court.
So if for some reason the 8th Circuit ruled contrary to how the 5th Circuit has already ruled on monuments regarding the Ten Commandments, then you would expect that it would wind up going to the U.S. Supreme Court.
State Senator Kim Hammer sponsored the 2015 legislation that put the monument on the grounds. He says it stands as a reminder of the past for the present.
For anybody that's willing to look at our forefathers as they wrote the Constitution, as they wrote the Independence Declaration, that they had it in mind that these would be some of the founding principles that would govern our nation, both in government but also in the way society should conduct themselves.
Hammer says lawmakers knew the fight would end up in court, but they were confident in their chances.
But we also went in with the expectation that when it was all said and done, it would be upheld as being constitutional. So we're just working through the process now that we anticipated this is the way it would go.
Steinbuch says he believes the 8th Circuit will rule in the state's favor.
My guess, as educated as it may be, is that the 8th Circuit will approve of that in terms of its constitutionality and uphold the ability to have the Ten Commandments in that monument form or in the poster form.
The ACLU leading the charge against the monument says that the lower court ruled correctly. The group argues that the state cannot call religious favoritism tradition and make it constitutional. It says the First Amendment requires the government to remain neutral on matters of faith. In Little Rock, Catherine Rowley, THV 11 News.